Live here at Rockwall Ford. This segment's brought to you by Alpha Graphics. Mr. Butch Clark, thank you so much. Who's got ties to Heritage Christian Academy?
Yeah, we know that guy pretty well.
Yes, he is one of our new sponsors, and he's responsible for our shiny, beautiful new trailer out there. We appreciate everything that Alpha Graphics and Rockwall has done. I'm serious here. If you need some signage, if you need a wrap, if you need anything print-wise, things like that. Located off Industrial, right off of I-30, right behind the stadium, Wilkerson Stadium, Industrial Road. You can find Alpha Graphics, and they'll be happy to help you out. He's a good golfer. Played golf with him, and he's I love talking with Mr. Clark. So thank you, Alpha Graphics of Rockwall. We are joined, as you can see on the bottom, Eagles football, Heritage Christian Academy, Coach Mack, Elijah, Matt, Carson. Damn, look at that. And then Elijah?
Or Isaiah.
Dang it. See,
It's okay. He goes.
You're right.
He goes by Turtle all the time.
I was set. Isaiah came in a little bit late. We're gonna get him a headset in just a moment. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us, Coach Mack. Always a pleasure. Great to see you.
Hey, it's always fun to be here.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Before we get to the guys, let's start with Coach Mack. Coach, first off, how's the summer going? Did you guys step up in division, or are you still same division? What's going on with the Eagles football?
Well, I don't know if you know, but all summer long it was hot.
It was a little hot.
Still hot.
It's a little hot.
We had everybody out twice a week doing work. But yes, we worked hard this summer because we are moving back up where we came from, which was Division II. Our 2 years in Division III were fun. It's really not who we are. It's really not the style of football we like to play. So us and about 4 other teams that finished in the Final Four last year moved up to Division II, so we can continue to do business together in Division II. So as excited as we are, we're still a little timid about what that jump's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these guys didn't get to play in Division II. I think only Isaiah got to play in Division II. So it's a big jump in size of schools and size of kids.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking forward to the challenge, actually.
Yeah, you just control what you control, line up and play football. And Heritage Christian Academy, much like we talked with the Lions earlier, it's 6-man football, and it's a different style of football, and it's one that I encourage those folks that just enjoy sports and enjoy football in general to go watch, and don't try to say that was a penalty, because there is a lot of motion, there's a lot of things that probably aren't legal in 11-man football, but it's fun to watch, and there's a lot of moving pieces, and I won't disrespect 6-man football by calling it playground football, but there's a lot of times you have to improvise, right, Coach? What's the challenge there? Talking to kids, just do they have to rely on just some instinct sometimes, or is it like, hey, stick to the script?
There's a lot of athleticism to it, to be honest. A lot of athleticism to it. A good comparison of what 7-man football is for people that haven't seen it. If you watch the Olympics this summer, they had rugby sevens.
I thought you were going to say breakdance, and I was like,
well, we break dance like the poor young lady from Australia, but
shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Yeah.
Bless her heart. But no, that would be the equivalent. So people that watch rugby, normally 15 on the field, and they have 7, and that is so exciting because you just break one tackle and you're running for 40, 50 yards. That's what 6-man is equivalent to, with pads on. And a football-type structure to it. That's what makes 6-man so great. The biggest thing about 6-man football is everybody's eligible to catch a pass or run with the football. There are no designated linemen or designated people that cannot touch the football. And that's what makes it unique. It makes it fun for the kids.
On the defensive side, Coach, you've got to have some athleticism, some guys with a motor, right, because of how open, how much space there is. And really, when you talk about everybody's eligible as a receiver, the ball can really go anywhere at any time. Just, you talk about, not specifically the athletes that you have, but, what are some challenges that you guys might face this year?
Size and speed. The ideal 6-man player is about 5'8", 5'9", 165 to 185 pounds that goes to state in the 100 meters. That's what you're playing against on the regular. The teams that are winning state titles, that's what they have. The Gordon Longhorns won the Division II state title in UIL this year. Their running back / spread back, their main ball carrier, is a sophomore. His dad's the coach, but but he also won the 300-meter hurdles at state and the 110-meter hurdles at state. So you're talking about a really good athlete, and you have to have 6 of them. You can't have just 1 or 2 or 3. You have to have 6, and if my 6 are better than your 4, we're going to win. That's what it boils down to. You can have great coaching, you have good schemes, you have to have those. But at the end of the day, you have to have the athletes, and the athletes have to be working hard to get there. You can't just be – there's a lot of good teams out there in public school and private school that have really good just plain athletes. They're just athletic, but they're not winning. You have to have the combination.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you have to have the athletes. And as you can tell, we've got a pretty good crew of them.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you know, that C5'8", that's about where my son is. He's about 130. Maybe he's quick. Maybe
Send
he
him
should
over.
be playing. Maybe he should be playing 6-man. Talking to Coach Mack and a few of the players, Elijah, Matt, and Carson, and
Turtle.
Turtle.
We'll roll with Turtle for the
Here,
moment.
I'll give you some intros, and then you can talk to these guys. What do you think about that?
Yeah, we'll do that. Before we get to them, Coach, just the year overall, how excited are you guys to be back at school? You know, what's the spirit like? And besides the challenges you're going to face, you know, just how excited are the kids to get going?
Well, let's just say this. We're really excited, Heritage. You know, last year we started the year with a brand new gym. This year –
beautiful gym.
Thank you very much. The kids
love
love
that
it.
place.
And this year we started with, I know it's not as exciting, but it is exciting for the kids. You have to understand they're used to parking in grass. So we got a brand new parking lot.
All right.
That will serve also as a parking lot for some other things, but we're working on a brand new 12.
Do they have lines? Do the parking lot do they have lines?
No, well, it has
Painted
parking
lines?
lines. Yes,
Okay,
parking
yeah,
lines, but no football lines or
just
anything.
making sure we're like,
That's parking lines.
how serious of a parking lot are we talking about?
We're
here?
talking about 45 spaces. It's a nice parking lot. But
real
we're also
nice.
putting together a 12 classroom elementary building that's being built as we speak. And the greatest thing about the elementary building being built is that it'll be done within a year, and then all the focus will be on the stadium,
The football field.
on-campus stadium. Well, yeah, we're going to call it a football field, but what it'll also have is those stripes for the other European football guys, whatever they play.
The soccer field,
It'll have those lines on it as well.
Hey, we got to make room for all football.
Yes. So what our goal is with the stadium, just so everybody knows it wants to send money in.
Yep.
We're gonna.
I'll put my Cash App. You can send it to me, and I'll funnel it back over.
There's no amount too small, I think, is what they say on Channel 13 PBS, right? Here's the thing. We want to move Wisdom Stadium, basically the idea of what the old Wisdom Stadium is, to our property.
Okay.
We love that stadium. It's who we are. It's kind of built into our culture now, and we want to just basically take a blueprint of that and plop it down onto our property. That's our goal.
As a videographer and somebody who, I'm just going to ask for light. Let's get some good lights out there, Coach.
We'll have all the fancy lights. You know, this is Rockwall. Yeah. I'm shocked that Wilkerson Sanders doesn't have the colored lights yet. We will have the colored lights.
Royce City's got those, man. I was looking. I can't wait to see theirs. You imagine going down 205 and there's these huge lights right there off. If you get stuck at that light, you're going to see some big lights there. So that's exciting. I cannot wait. I know it's down the road, but it'll be here before you know it.
It's coming. And you guys might not see it. I hope that they do. We got 3 juniors here and a senior. Unfortunately, the Turtle will not see the field until he comes back. But it's been worked for a long time. The kids deserve it. It's hard to say in the culture that we live in today. People don't say people deserve things. But our kids work hard, and they've worked hard at somebody else's facilities for a long time. They deserve to have their own things.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, you gotta. They work hard, and they want to be proud of their home stadium, and they want to be proud when people come to visit and show off their things, just like that beautiful gym. Maybe one of the only gyms I know that has a golf mat outside it, or it did. It did at the time, and I'm all for that.
We'd like to talk to you about that. We have upgraded that. It's now a full golf training center.
Oh, my goodness.
So we expanded the green.
Okay.
We now have a sand trap. We have a chipping target area.
I'll be over there soon.
And we have 3 10x10 pads for 2 driving centers and the orbital swing trainer.
Wow.
So we only have to go to shout out to our friends over what's the golf course we go to?
Buffalo
Creek. Shout out to our friends at Buffalo Creek. Been so good to us. But we will be over there for our tournament, and we will be over there for range day.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of the time we'll be smacking balls on our own facility.
Well, I'll see you there. I promise you I'll see you there, to be quite honest. We were talking, Coach Mack, head football coach at Heritage Christian Academy, and athletic director, and I don't know how many other hats he wears. But
Well, I was just looking around, thinking about hats. We just talked about golf, and this is pretty much the golf team as well.
oh, okay. All right.
This is the golf team as well. So we're excited about
Well,
that.
we can talk plenty of golf because that's the thing that I really know about. Everything else here, I just kind of make up on the fly. Let's move over. Let's talk to Elijah. If I say your name 5 times, I got it. So I've managed to get by. Talk to me about preparation. Talk to me about the summer and leading up to this year, and how excited you are to get going.
So, I mean, this summer we spent a lot of time in the weight room and also just out running and doing our abs.
You can't show them.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't show them.
So
You're
yeah,
making
we
me
did
feel
that.
bad here. I was like, yeah, I've been working on my abs too. I'll just suck in for the next 30 minutes while you're here.
Don't be shy, Elijah.
So,
Tell them what you did this summer.
so yeah, a lot of that, and I mean, I know all of us individually working on golf as well, but a lot of football, like just by ourselves. Yeah.
How do you? I'm curious to know. What athleticism you can take from football to the golf course. Do you see something there? It's like, hey, and I'm talking about football moves. I'm just talking about the working out and things like that. Has it translated on the golf course?
Yeah, I mean, definitely makes us hit our clubs farther. So, I mean, it being in the weight room, and I mean, we do stretches too, and that helps a lot with the hips and golf. So,
Yeah, 100%. I mean, stretching and lifting weights. Everything I don't do, and I want to be a really good golfer really bad. I don't do those things. Elijah, what position do you play?
I am kicker, and then also like we call it the Z. It's like the wide receiver, tight end type player,
Okay,
and then safety.
got it. So you hopefully you got your running in. You said you were running, so
Yes.
hopefully you worked hard at that because it sounds like you're going to be on the field quite a bit. Your preparation, your approach, to football specifically, besides working out in the gym, I'm talking about, just being a good teammate and, just finding your place on the team and trying to help others. What's your approach this year to try and help the team win?
Well, so we as a team we've started doing a lot of team bonding. Like we do every Tuesday, Thursday, and any game day we'll do morning yoga. So we'll go to the gym and we'll have like a little lady on our iPad teaching or showing us what to do for yoga.
Nice.
And then also every Wednesday we do a Bible study just for like get closer as a team.
Yeah, 100%. The faith and stretching. I mean, you're getting it all done. Well done. I like it. Who's the top golfer here? All right, Matt's the guy. I
He
want
is.
to.
Now,
Matt's the
Craig,
guy.
Chris,
I
I'm
want.
just going to let you know. I'm not going to cut in now. I'm not going to do your interview for you. I understand that. Elijah's shy. Elijah, what did you do this summer specifically? He's a kicker.
Okay.
He went
A
to
really
Coles.
good kicker.
A really good
Pretty
kicker.
good kicker.
He's
I'm
a
open.
national kicker.
Okay.
We're probably going to see him on Saturdays.
So we got a dude.
He
All right.
went down to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and we went to Coles. Coles Kicking Extravaganza is what I called it. There's 900 kickers there.
Yes.
And Elijah was right outside the top 100 in the class of 2025.
Wow. Congratulations.
So-
So let's talk about kicking then real quick because I just it's a position that and everybody's like not worried about until you need it, right?
Definitely.
But what's been the key there? Why do you like kicking so much?
Well, so I played soccer for 12 years of my life, and then Coach Cooper, our special teams lineman coach, he's like, "You play soccer, want to come kick for the middle school football team?" So I said, "Yeah," and went out there, and it was a lot of fun, and I was pretty good at it. So I decided to. Just recently, I dropped soccer and decided to do kicking fully.
Yeah, I've there's a kicker at Utley Middle School here in Rockwall that I've seen him play soccer quite a bit, and then his parents said that he quit soccer for kicking because it's a different style. I think that's kind of what he said. Is it something? It's like, hey, they're different. They're too different to keep doing. Soccer and kicking, they're it's like baseball and golf, right? The swing, the motion just isn't the same. Is that kind of your thinking behind it?
Yes, I took a break from soccer for a while, did a lot of kicking, came back to soccer, and I just couldn't hit the ball the same. Like, it's definitely different. And also in soccer, I was just getting injured a lot, so I don't want to mess up my kicking with doing that.
no wind. What's what's your range? I'm not trying to give out secrets for scouting
Oh,
here.
no. We have no secrets of Heritage, do we? We will flat tell you what we can do and what we will do to you. Yes.
So no wind, probably 50 and in. And for field goal is about my range.
That's awesome, Junior. You're just gonna get stronger. Yeah, congratulations. Good luck to you this year. Golf, kicking, stretching, yoga, all of it. Good luck, Matt. You know, do you think you can beat me at golf? That's the first question.
I probably not, dude. I'm not that. I don't know, man. What do you shoot?
Huh?
What do you shoot?
I shoot. I think my scoring average, 30 rounds from January this year is like 74.9 or something like that.
Be pretty close, actually.
All right,
Yeah,
so we're
that'd be
pretty
fun.
close.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, all
let's
right.
Go play.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. So let's talk football, and then we'll talk golf.
Okay.
As Coach Mack is gone on us, we're gonna get him back. This team, tell me about we talked about he's talked about bonding and stuff like that. Just what's different about this year, that could translate on the football field.
This year's kind of the same as last year in a way of like we have one senior and a lot of young talent, but this year more of our young talent is moving up. Like we have a bunch of that were freshmen or sophomores now. I think we have, dude, how many? We have like 12 maybe, and then there's maybe not 12, maybe
Like
7
8,
or 8.
yeah.
And then we have like 12 sophomores that are that were sophomores and now juniors, and so it's just big like leadership. You can see the leadership is starting to. Whenever we were freshmen, there was we have 5 seniors, I think,
Yeah.
and it was
great.
great. It was the weight room was super hype, and like there was a bunch of energy and a bunch of leadership, and like everyone kind of had like their main guy. And so the last couple of years, it's been like there's one senior, and so it's kind of hard. It's a lot of young and a lot of not knowing. But now there's a bunch of juniors and senior. He's everybody's
Yeah.
best friend, and so I don't know. It's more of a. I noticed this year, our first practice, we got to practice, and everyone kind of already knew what we were doing. It was like, it's like if you know what you're doing, go to the front of the line. There's like 5 people at the front of the line. We're already doing drills. Like first goes. We're not learning how to, hold a football. We're getting into plays
Experience.
and this. Yeah, exactly. It's just a bunch more experience, and it's just gonna it's already translating. Our first scrimmage, it's already translated.
When you talk about one senior, and obviously leadership comes from the upperclassmen, right? The juniors, they got to help out the senior as far as being a leader. And it doesn't always have to be vocal. It can just be leading by example and doing all the right things and being on time and making sure that you're holding yourself accountable. What's it been like maybe having to take on a leadership role as a junior?
Honestly, it's not even taken on. It's been more. It's better now it's easier now that we're juniors because we kind of took it on as a sophomore because with one senior this year and one senior last year, we had 2 upperclassmen in the whole football field or on the whole football team, and so it's hard to lead a football team with so many young guys that just straight up don't know what they're doing. Like, one of our favorite quotes is "Don't be a freshman." I mean, we were barely not freshmen. We were still pretty dumb, and so it was like, whoa, like. We got to be the heart of this team, whether we like it or not. And even though you don't know what you're doing, like you just got to do it at 100 miles an hour and hope it's right, and then learn what to do next time.
Yeah, love it. We're talking with the Eagles Football Heritage Christian Academy. Matt, who is what position do you play, by the way, on the football field?
I'm our X, which is like it's kind of like Elijah. Our whole linemen are all receivers and blockers and receivers at the same time, and I'm the center and linebacker and holder.
Gotcha. All right. This year, obviously wins are important. Everybody wants to win, and but what do you think kind of will define this season for you guys besides the wins and losses?
Playing in December.
That's
all we preach is playing in December. The whole goal is to get to the playoffs, win games.
When you talk about Coach kind of mentioned like, hey, we're gonna be playing some good teams and some good athletes and things like that. Is it, hey, we're athletes too. We're gonna be able to hang. We're not worried about who we're playing against. We're just gonna do our things, handle our assignments, play like we practice. What's kind of the mindset for you guys?
I think the mindset this year is like it's time to go. Like we've had now 2 years of varsity football that, man, we're a good team, and like we got all the talent. The talent's coming up, and we're all getting better. But now we're starting to. We know everyone knows their assignment, and we've noticed even the last couple years in the playoff. Like we'll get to playoff games, and last year I think it was, maybe the year before, the first quarter, man, we were playing right with them. It was a really good football team. We were doing all our steps right, everyone was doing their job, and we were playing football. And then the second, third, and fourth quarter, and we just walked away with it because we would take 2 little tiny steps instead of your big strides and really hitting guys, and we just got cakewalks. But I think it's more because some of it I feel like is probably because we were so young. We were a quarter into a football game. We're like, wow, we're in this. Oh, never mind. Wow, look, there it goes. And so I feel like just another year of experience and
a lot of mental learning, right?
Oh,
I mean, it's
100%.
just it becomes mental, and you talked about it's the little things that really make the difference in a game. And if you lose your focus for a moment, then things can go sideways pretty quickly. Matt here, he's ready to take me down on the golf course, so we're gonna find out. We're gonna make it happen, and I'm gonna have to video it too to put on Rockwall County Game Days.
we'll use it. We're broadcast too. We need that.
Yeah,
for
no,
our
we'll
school
be
class, yeah.
mic'd up and everything,
That'd be
and
awesome.
it'll be a lot of fun. Okay, before I switch on to Carson, see, I nailed it.
Dude, you're on it, dude.
And Turtle's down here because
Uh-huh.
I forgot his name. The guys around you, and the teammates that aren't here, just how special has your time been at Heritage Christian Academy since you've been here?
To me or Carson?
Yeah, no, to you.
Oh, dude, it's great. Like, especially this year, I've noticed that it's just so much more. Not even enjoyable is kind of a hard word because like football is like the best sport in the world, but it's just so much more fun. Like we get to the field, man, we're hopping around, jumping. Like we're here to play football, man. Like it's just fun. Like it's just a good group of guys. Everyone's stoked to be there, and like, man, I don't like we ran for the first time today because we were being slow and just. But I mean, it's just a good group finally, and everyone's getting older, and like, it's just a good group.
Well, wish you all the best, yeah, it'd be fun to watch you guys play, and I love your attitude, and I love how much energy you guys have. Just keep that energy no matter what's going on the field this year. I mean, because every play, every moment, as you know, it's a learning experience, and it's just to prepare you for the next play, the next game.
Sure.
Carson, what position do you play?
I play tailback.
Tailback. Okay.
Yes,
So you're in a position, that's sometimes featured, sometimes is involved in a lot of plays. As I guess everybody is because you're eligible as receivers. But when you typically look at the lineup, you're like, all right, quarterback and tailback, what are they doing? Because that kind of is going to determine what goes on. Just what have you done in your position to kind of prepare for this year?
So it's been a lot of like getting out over the summer with a couple teammates and just like working on our game and lifting. The lifting program has grown severely since we've gotten into high school. It's been great to see. And I mean, with all the new talent coming up, it's just like we need to start finding people to fill in the role once we leave, because I mean we're all juniors and seniors, so we need people to fill in the role. And then once we can teach them how to fill into the role, it's gonna be great.
Do you believe that what you're doing, the foundation, is to build a program to make the Eagles like this powerhouse, this team that's going to state? Is that your job to make sure that you're elevating the program?
I wouldn't say elevating, but I've been at HCA my whole life, so I've seen the ups and downs of the team, and like I want our group to be the group that like the little kids are like, oh yeah, let's be like them, let's go to state, because there's a group 2017 was that the team that went to state?
I assume
16?
16?
16.
2016. We want to be like that team where they went to state, but we want to win it.
Yeah,
You know
we were
what I
on
mean?
like what, 3rd grade?
Yeah, we were in 3rd grade,
So,
something like that. That was
Wow.
great.
Yeah,
It's like
no,
good old
I mean,
days.
but I mean, it's that stuck with you, and
Mhm.
that's what you're chasing, and things like that. When you talk about this team and what you're able to accomplish, and you have the tools, you just
Mhm.
got to do it. In your mind, what's the little thing? What's the little thing that can get you there?
I think it's all just about the mentality. Like, if you look at it and you're like, oh yeah, like we're just at practice, I'm just gonna take this one easy. Like, that's wrong. It's like, if we want to play in December, we gotta go all in. Like, that's the problem. That's the problem with the past 2 years is we've all been sophomores trying to figure it out. Now we figured it out. It's time to go.
Do you guys have a motto, like a saying, like something that you preach, that Coach Mac preaches, or something you guys have adopted?
Play in
Play
December.
December, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Love it. Is there some T-shirts made that says playing see you in December or something? Maybe
We'll
that's
get
coming.
some
Oh yeah.
We
We won't be buying presents.
for
We'll be
sure.
buying tickets.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, well, the school in itself and everything that you got going on. You've been there for so long. Just what's it like? What's the spirit like for those that don't know Heritage Christian Academy? How fun is it to be an Eagle these days?
It's great. Just like watching it when you come up, it's just like it's different. Like being able to be on the field and just see all the people like going through your head about like, oh yeah, I watched him do what I just did, or trying to like break the people's records that you saw growing up and you looked up to. It's great.
That's awesome. Well, good luck to you this year, and
Thank you.
thanks for stopping by. Turtle, because I still don't know. They told me your name. So, what's your name?
Isaiah.
Isaiah. Let me say it one more time. Isaiah. Isaiah. First, I have to know about the nickname Turtle, and it's got to be appropriate for what we're doing here.
It is.
He's slow. I think I got it in 7th grade.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember if it was Coach Mack or Coach Cooper. One of them told me, I think I was going out on a route, and one of them told me I was slower than
He
them.
said, It was Coach Mack, definitely Coach Coach Mack.
That's me.
He was telling me how I was slower than his grandma's turtle.
Oh.
And he gave me the choice between 2 nicknames, and it was either Turtle or something else. I don't remember, but I chose Turtle.
Yeah. All right. I like it. There's some history behind it, and it stuck with you for a while. And so yeah, it's good. You're the lone senior, and so first, how much are you cherishing this year, and just trying to enjoy the ride, but also stay focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, I mean, I want to win every game this year and win state eventually. Or not eventually, like this year I want to win state because it's all I got left. It's my last year of football pretty much.
What position are you?
I play receiver and defensive end.
Receiver and defensive end. What have been some challenges for you, along the way that you're proud that you've overcome?
Probably starting with my freshman year, we were 0-10. We lost every game. We got killed every single game.
I
We
remember
had-
that year a little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. That was my freshman year. We just had a lack of leadership and kind of a lack of talent and effort, and so our team showed from that with losses. And then my sophomore year, we had better leadership, and our weight program was getting better too. So we made it to the playoffs and we're a first-round exit. Same with last year. We were first-round exit, and we lacked leadership a lot last year. I feel like I was one of the captains, and I'll admit we lacked leadership. But I feel like this is our year to win it all because we have leadership, we have the guys, we have the skill, we have everything we need.
Love it. As you get into the senior year and you're the lone senior, do you take a pride in the leadership role that comes along with that?
Yeah, I do. I take pride in being the only senior. We did have one other senior, but there were some complications or something. I'm not going to get into that. But I was going to be not the only senior, but I am now. And I really just want to pour into the players that are coming up so they can do the same thing next year and win state next year after me.
When what do you enjoy the most when you look back? Is it the bus rides to games? Is it is it Coach Mack running you guys? What's fun about this that you've enjoyed playing football at Heritage Christian Academy?
Definitely not Coach Mack running us. That's one of the worst things. But bus rides are one of the
Donuts.
most fun.
Oh yeah, donuts.
After every win, we do donuts in the bus
All right.
in the HCA parking lot. That's probably one of my most fun things, or one of the best things.
Yeah.
But also like away games, getting to go to other people's stadium and travel with the team
And take a win on the road.
take a win on the road.
Nothing better than going into somebody's house and trashing it and then leaving on a bus. Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Good luck to you guys. That you do all year on the football field and then golf course and whatever other sports you play. And kicking, that's awesome. Keep that up and be excited to watch that unfold over the next couple of years. And then is golf in play for
Definitely.
yeah, okay. So how many? Who's the other teammate? Do you
I'd
have?
say 2, 3, 4. I think.
You just have 4?
We have. No,
we
we have
have
like 12.
we have tryouts.
Okay.
That's our only
You
HCA
want
sport
Monty
we have
above
tryouts
you, or you
for.
want to be 4?
No, I'm saying the 5th one.
No, I know. I was just saying.
No, I'll be 4.
All right, whatever, man. I had you for a second, but
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Coach Mack, thank you so much.